Breaking news. At 7:30 a.m., a large volcano eruption was reported in upstate New York, erupting at an insane rate. This has caused massive amounts of black smoke to start sweep through New York, blocking the sun, which damages watergrass and other resources that are needed to sustain any type of life, including plant, animal, and human life, and is expected to reach the following states, including, but are not limited to, downstate New York, New Jersey, Vermont, and Pennsylvania. Due to this horrific event, mass panicking and chaos has spread throughout the state of New York. Due to this, the New York State Department of Health and the New York Police Department has issued a statewide lockdown and emergency, effective for New York immediately and effective for New Jersey, Vermont, and Pennsylvania in a few hours. The emergency alert system has been activated. Please pay attention for further instructions ahead, as it is vital for your safety and survival. Further instructions are ahead. Please stay tuned for the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the New York State Department of Health and the New York City Police Department. This is the emergency alert system. During this emergency, all normal stations will remain on the air to provide news and updates for your local area. If this is not your local area, tune into a station that is serving your area. Please stand by for the following message. The event type is civil danger in effect for New York and surrounding states, Vermont, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. At 7:30 a.m., a massive volcano was reported erupting at an insane rate, which has caused a bunch of black smoke to come up and block the sun, and the smoke is spreading into surrounding areas. This smoke blocks off the sun, which makes it difficult for life to be sustainable. The sun being blocked makes it hard to sustain lives that are, but not limited to, plant life, animal life, and human life. Due to this, the entirety of New York and surrounding states are in a state of national emergency, and therefore you must do everything necessary to keep safe. If you are at home, lock all doors, windows, and shut all doors and windows. To prevent the smoke from getting into your home, it can cause suffocation and possibly fatality. If you are outside, find a safe place, find a building to enter into to avoid the smoke. The smoke will cause suffocation in your lungs, which can make it difficult to breathe and can result in fatalities. If you are a poor person on the streets and you are somehow listening to this message, police authorities will come to pick you up and take you to nearby shelters. If you are caught outside after everybody has been taken inside without a valid reason, you will be arrested. I repeat, if you are caught outside without a valid reason after the lockdown officially begins, you will be arrested. If you have any pets or animals, bring them inside and make sure they have all the necessary resources needed to survive. Supply yourself with enough food and water to last for up to 3 months. Supermarkets will close in a few hours, so it is vital that everybody shares some. Soldiers will be delivering necessary resources to survive, such as first aid kits, devices that can provide news and information on the current situation, and more. This emergency will be continued to be assessed by authorities. Continue to monitor your device for more information on the current emergency.
In other words, mass riots have spread throughout the entirety of New York and surrounding states such as Vermont, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. Grocery stores and other types of shops in these areas have become total war fields. People are bawling with each other for the resources at these shops, and are starting to fight police and destroy buildings. People racing to get to these stores before everything has gone has turned into massive highway crashes and other crashes. Dozens of people throughout the entirety of New York have been killed or severely injured. Multiple livestock and crops are being stolen and killed for food and survival. This has become one of the darkest days in New York history, even more disastrous than the 9/11 attacks. The President of the United States has declared a full-on emergency for New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, and Vermont. We now go to one of the reporters on the scene as they are witnessing the absolute chaos and crisis happening. Yeva.
Yes. I'm standing here at Walmart as a giant war that is going on between people and police officers right now. I could see the building collapsing, gunshots being fired, people getting killed or severely injured, fighting, and a lot more things such as crashes, etc. Right now, I can see all emergency services are coming down and are trying to contain the situation, but their efforts are almost futile. This is a very dire situation. It has been realized that the cause of this is due to the lockdown orders from the volcano smoke. People do not want to be locked in their houses or random buildings, so people are starting to fight and are causing chaos and suffering across the state. Do not participate in the riots or leave unless it's for resources, as doing so will be you in extreme danger. The best thing to do is stay calm and do not panic. Panicking will only make situations worse.
Well, I think we lost them, but we don't know if they're dead or not due to an explosion. We'll just have to wait and see. In other words, the following things can be caused by volcanoes: contamination of water, power outages that can last indefinitely, contamination and pollution of the environment, and many other things that can lead to death and chaos around states that are affected. All residents, if you have not done so yet, you are advised to do the following things.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the New York City Police Department in the New York State Department of Health. At 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, reports of mass riots and chaos have been unfolding at shops throughout the state of New York. Buildings are collapsing, multiple people have been killed or severely injured, crashes have filled the state, and many other things have been happening. Due to this, Kathy Hochul, the leader of New York, has issued a statewide emergency for all of New York and surrounding states, such as New Jersey, Vermont, and Pennsylvania. Do not leave your home under any circumstances unless it is to go to grocery shop to pick up resources. Going outside will put your life in extreme danger. If you are caught outside without a valid reason in the next hour, you will be arrested. If you are participating in the rides, you will be arrested and charged with the fullest extent of the law. As for the current emergency regarding the smoke from the volcano, new updates have come in that mass amounts of ash. It will rain down and can cause difficulty with breathing for children and elderly and people with breathing problems. If you have not done so yet, you are strongly urged to do the following things. Do not leave your house under any circumstances and block off all entrances that air can enter, which can prevent ash and smoke from entering your home. If you do not have a home, local authorities will come to transport you to shelters nearby, and you will be ordered to remain in place for 3 months. Do not travel under any circumstances. If you have a certain situation that requires you to travel, dial 911 immediately. Make sure you have enough food and water, and a first aid kit, fully charged, battery and phone charger, or any device to provide news and updates. You have any animals or pets, move them into a safe location, and make sure they have all the necessary stuff to survive. The best thing to do is stay calm. Stay calm and do not panic. Panicking will most likely make emergency situations worse. Please continue to monitor websites and news for further information. This concludes the emergency alert system. Normal programming will now resume.
I have gathered you all here to discuss the current situation regarding the volcanic eruption. Yeah, what is it? So, we have just received update that approximately 85 miles of upstate New York are being affected along with other states. And it will cause ash to fall, and the ash we will get up to 3 feet of ash, which can cause breathing difficulties and can cause hundreds, if not thousands, of casualties. We need to evacuate. I want to propose an evacuation for the states of Vermont, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and New York to other states immediately, because this is posing a massive threat to public safety and health. Not to mention the lava will make most of New York unsustainable for life. We should now issue a message for the evacuation of these states immediately. The volcano ash and lava will spread into the grass areas, which can cause animals and other things to die due to lack of grass and food, which will it will also lead to water contamination, which will make it so all wheat and all food, all crops, and all animals die, and it will lead to mass starvation. So, we consider proposing an evacuation plan to the public immediately. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the New York State Police Department. At around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, massive amounts of ash were reported in the states of Vermont, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York, which can cause breathing difficulties in people such as elderly and children. Due to this, the New York State Police Department and overall the U.S. government has issued an evacuation message and shelter-in-place message for all of the New England states. If you are in Vermont, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, or New York, you are advised to evacuate your state immediately. And if you are unable to evacuate, you must perform the following actions. Shelter in place and lock all windows and doors, and make sure water or air cannot enter your house whatsoever to avoid contamination, sickness, or death. If you are evacuating to another state, bring the following things, such as food, water, a radio-powered device, a phone charger along with a fully charged phone, any important documents, IDs, cash, wallets, and anything that's important to you or your family. If you are sheltering in place, make sure to have a radio device and a fully chargeable phone and charger. If you do not comply with these messages, it will result in severe injury or possibly death or life-altering injuries. This emergency action notification is being transmitted for your safety. The best thing to do is stay calm. Stay calm and do not panic. Panicking will most likely make emergency situations worse. There is not much time to decide your survival. Leave now or shelter in place or be killed. This concludes all actions on the emergency alert system for now. Normal programming has been suspended indefinitely until further notice.